Hello, my name is Eliana and I'm going to be walking you through a bullet journal workshop today. To start off, let's go through the materials that I'll be using. So first I've got this Rhodia Goldbook dotted bullet journal. Next I've got these Modern Writer gel pens. Got some stickers. I have metallic color brush markers. And lastly, these are not included in your set from Gifted, but I've got the Radiant Writers glitter gel pens. So let's get started. So as you can see here, we've got a number of different kinds of pages at the beginning. We've got some pages run to a table of contents, monthly planning like this, and like this. Beautiful. Okay, so if you've never bullet journaled before, it can be a little bit intimidating to look at this, beautiful big blank notebook and you don't know what to put in it. But I'm here to help to give you some inspiration and help start you off to figure out, what you can do to make bullet journaling work for you. And my favorite thing about bullet journaling is that it's so customizable. So whether you're a student or a parent, teacher, really whatever you need it for, you can create lists and spreads that work for you. So because it is May, May has just begun, I'll start off with a spread for May. So, okay, I'm going to open up my supplies. Bullet journaling can be a calendar, it can be a to-do list, a shopping list, a goal tracker, a list of inspiration, a doodle page, a brain dump. Really, the world is your oyster. So I'm just getting out my Modern Writers and my metallic brush pens. I'm really excited to use these. Okay, so I'm going to start off by creating a dashboard for the month of May. And this is something I learned from my friend Grace, who loves to do something at the beginning of every month to set up the month so that when it's over, she can turn back and reflect on all of the things that she has accomplished and her biggest memories and accomplishments from the month. So I'm going to start off by creating a little calendar for the page and then some categories of things to fill in. So feel free to get as artistic as you like, as simple as you like. I'll give you examples of ones that use more color, less color. You could do whatever works for you. I'm now going to create a grid for the month of May. Let's do it. So as you can see, got a little smudgy, but that's fine. Beauty of bullet journaling is that, if you mess up, then it's part of the beauty. So let's see. You could decorate this page with a quote or some doodles. I know I made this a little bit off center, so now I'm gonna decorate it a little bit using that same purple marker I used for the May. Just maybe give it a box. And maybe I'll use that blue Modern Writer gel pen that I used for the days of the week to create another line. And that green pen, and do it again. My lines aren't all perfectly straight or exactly on the dots, but hey, it's, part of the charm. So what else? I'm going to add a quote about May. So, April showers bring May flowers, a classic. All right, here we've got a little doodle for May. I'm going to add some accent lines. Okay. May is this way. Let's go May. So I'm going to create an overview for the month, a way to track the way I'm feeling throughout the month. So something that I'm going to start with is a gratefulness tracker. And I'm going to leave myself room so that every single day I can write down something that I'm grateful for. It can be something small, a few words like I'm grateful for my cozy bed, or I'm grateful for bullet journaling, I'm grateful for my dog, I'm grateful for my family. And so I'll start by creating a title at the top. It'll be so here I'm going to grab some highlighters. You can use any highlighters that you have. I'm just going to grab a pink and a purple one so that it matches the rest of it. Okay. So I'm going to create 31 spaces for this. Now, I'll take my purple from before and just add all the days of May. All right, here is a thankfulness tracker, and you can use this to take a moment every day to reflect about your day. Add some other categories of things. So this is an example of something that I like to call a dashboard. It's a way to center yourself throughout the month and just take stock of how you're feeling at different points and different things you want to remember. So you can track something you're thankful for every day. You can highlight things from the last month, from April, that were really memorable to you that you don't want to forget. If there are particular things you feel very strongly in May, you can jot those down in this category. If there's anything you didn't want to do, but you pushed through and you did it this month, that can go here. And now you can fill out the things that you're looking forward to before the month even begins. So you can, maybe you're looking forward to summer or school ending, things like that. So now I want to show you an example of different weekly spreads that you can do to keep track of your day-to-day to-do lists and things that need to get done. So now let's create a weekly spread to keep track of all the things you need to do. I'm currently a student, and so I use spreads like this to write down all of my homework assignments. So let's see. All right, I'm gonna grab my orange pen. Something I like to do sometimes is count out the squares to make sure that all of my boxes are even. So I'm gonna do that now. Let me see what makes sense to you on this page. So I've decided to create rectangles that are 10 boxes tall with 2 boxes in between. 2 little boxes in between each of my big boxes. And I've just marked that out with a pencil first so that when I go over it with a pen, I know exactly where I'm supposed to start and stop. So I'm actually first gonna write the date. So this is gonna be Monday, be May 10th. I like to start my weeks on Monday because it is the mindset of a student. But feel free to start your weeks on Sunday if that makes more sense to you. Okay, so now that I've done this, I'm gonna grab just a regular, black pen. I'm going to use the black glitter pen from the Radiant Writers Glitter Gel Pens box and just draw outlines on those boxes. As you can see, it's not perfect. Some of the lines are uneven and I didn't quite get them all exactly the same size, but it happens and just gotta go with the flow. It's a great lesson in flexibility. So now that you have this set up, this is kind of gonna be your blank slate for the week, and you can fill this out however you like. So I like to fill mine out with to-do items, maybe homework assignments that I have, and I'm gonna decorate it a little bit right now, just to have some fun. This is kind of looking a little Halloween-y with the orange and black. So I'm gonna add some other color to it. I'll take this pink metallic marker pen and just do a pop of color. And a nice trick that I like to use to make things look like they're popping out of the page is to highlight around the side and bottom of each box. I mean, I'll show you what I mean by that, and it'll look pretty cool. Let me just make sure this is dry. Okay. I'm just going in about one box from the top and one box from the left. Sunday, May 10th is Mother's Day, so I'll add a reminder to myself. Oops. It's not Mother's Day on Monday, May 10th. It's Mother's Day. Oh. I totally messed up this page because May 10th is a Sunday. Well, that's a bummer. What are we to do about this? Okay, so things happen and you got to get creative. So now that I've seen that I accidentally, wrote the wrong day, never fear. Let's get creative with it. This is a fun, exciting opportunity to go with the flow. So what I'm going to do is draw a square over the numbers. Okay. Now I'm going to take my orange gel pen and write the correct date. I'm going to do it in cursive and in color at the top of each box. It'll be a different style. Let's do that. So Monday is actually May 11th. It's not perfect, but welcome to bullet journaling. And now what I'm going to do is make a box, underline the date. And I started writing Mother's Day because I got confused. And I'm going to turn that around as well. All right, there is Mother's Day was yesterday and a very poorly drawn flower. But here's an example of one weekly spread that you can use. Let's go with something else. I want to show you an example of a much more minimal, very easy to create weekly spread with a lot less color because color is not for everybody. And Maybe your style is not quite as bright. So you can easily do, I'm going to do one on the side of the page, and I'm going to say, I'm just using a plain black pen. Week of May. Let's do one for the next week. The week of May 18th. And here's just a very simple, easy way to get the entire week on at once. On one page, no color, very simple. And if you want, you could even divide up the page into different categories. So maybe right underneath here you have to do, and then here you might have events that happen each day. So, for example, maybe there's a birthday. So here you can add your friend's birthday. Maybe on Wednesday you have a big test. Maybe, what else do people have going on? I know everyone's in quarantine right now, so it can be a little bit eventless. And then here, you'd have things to do, like the day before the test, you probably want to study for a big test. Call friend because it's your friend's birthday. Here's just a little sample of different kinds of things that you could do for a very simple weekly page. This is very minimalist design. Okay, so now I want to show you some ways that you can use your bullet journal for other kinds of activities. I know people aren't traveling much right now because of coronavirus, but let's say you are traveling. You decide to travel one day and you want to make a packing list. Well, that can go in your bullet journal too, and I can show you a little sample of some things that might go in a packing list like that. You can use some cute stickers. I messed that up, but so here's a little example of, packing list, something like that you could do. Something else you could create is a shopping list. You can use these cute stickers here. Recipe ideas, meal planning. There's so many different kinds of ways that you can use your bullet journal to be an effective way for you to manage your life and stay on top of things that you need to do. Something else I want to show you is the system that I use for planning and migrating tasks. So when I have a task to do, here's an example. So you have some things to do. Then I will make a circle or a dot for the item on the list. So at the end of the day, or whenever I complete a task, I will cross it off with an X. So today I recorded the bullet journal workshop, X. I folded laundry, great. But I didn't have time to study for my test. So I'm gonna create a little arrow like this on the dot to tell me that I need to migrate the task for the next day. So on my list for tomorrow, I'll rewrite that item. Study for test. And there you go. So it's a nice, easy way to keep track of the different things that I have to do, whether I've done them and whether I need to remember to go back and do them again the following day. Okay. Another kind of thing you can use your bullet journal for is a workout tracker, or reading tracker, or any sort of tracker. And I use the word tracker to mean a way to mark your progress on something, and hold yourself accountable for the things that you're trying to do. So let's create a tracker for reading 30 minutes a day. So I'm going to grab one of these adorable stickers of a book. Okay. I'm gonna grab this sparkly blue pen. Okay. And let's say I want to do this for 4 weeks straight. I really like to make sure that I read 30 minutes a day. So let's start. Here's my tracker with my poorly drawn book at the bottom. A way for you to track that you've read 30 minutes every day each week. So I'm actually gonna label days. And then decorate with some stickers. Super cute. Okay, wonderful. And now every day that you read, you can write down how many minutes you read for, or you can do a checkbox in every month. You can write down the name of the book you read. So, for example, maybe we went on Sunday, you read for 30 minutes. Monday, you read for 20 minutes. Tuesday, you read for 45 minutes, et cetera. And you can fill that up. And reward yourself for doing a good job and knowing that you were able to keep track of your goal, and that using your spread, you were able to meet your goal. Another thing you can use your bullet journal for is coming up with a list of ideas, things to do when you're feeling stressed, kind of some self-care ideas. So let's see. Another thing you can use your bullet journal for is ideas for things to do. You can compile a list of ideas for things to do when you need them. So something that I value a lot is self-care. So I'm going to create a self-care page where I'll compile a list of ideas and things to do when I feel like I need some self-care, and I can go back to this page for inspiration when I'm feeling like I don't know what to do. So I'm going to use that blue pen from before. Maybe the sparkly yellow pen from the Radiant Writers glitter gel pens. I'll add some more cute stickers to this. And here are some ideas of things to do. And next time I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed, like I need to just take a minute for myself and I don't know what to do, I can turn to this page because I've compiled all of these things and know that I have some things that I can use. I hope you guys enjoyed this little taste of bullet journaling. There's so much that you can do with it, and I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. Feel free to share it with me. Tag me on Instagram at Plan with Eliana. Thank you for watching this workshop, and I hope you enjoy and feel like you are ready to start bullet journaling. Enjoy.